All right, guys, so we're back here in the business settings of your Facebook. A couple things I want to touch on this. Number one is going to be pixels. Okay, so once again, right here in the business settings, you're gonna, this is where, remember, we're talking about the people, the pages, the ad accounts, and then next thing we want to look at is pixels right here. Okay, and you can also go up here and go right here to the pixels page and do the same exact thing, but you want to create your pixel. And this is super important, guys, because I never knew what a pixel was, and I thought, oh, well, could I just do it without the pixel? And no, the answer is no. You need a pixel, and the reason being is the pixel is what Facebook uses to gather all the data, all the attributes from the people who are looking, going to your websites, viewing your content, adding to cart, getting the purchases. And this is the information that you need to gather so that Facebook, your pixel, becomes seasoned, and it basically becomes smarter and is able to target the right type of buyer for your type of products. So very, very important, very, very important, the pixel setup. Okay, so you want to attach this to your Shopify account once you create the pixel. And if you do have, and I'm assuming you guys have Trackify, so actually this is what's going to be attached to your Trackify account, and you don't need to have this in the actual Shopify section if you're using Trackify, because it'll actually double fire. So if you have Trackify, no need to put it into the Shopify. But first of all, let's go ahead and create this Facebook pixel. It's very simple. So right now the Brave Bulldog business doesn't have any pixels yet, so let's create one. And it'll show right here. And we're going to create. All right. Boom. Created. You've created your pixel. Now make it work by installing some code. Okay. Now, depending on what platform you're using, okay, let's see. Now that you've created a pixel, you need to implement this code. Continue managing my business. No, let's go ahead and set up the pixel now. So once again, depending on the platform that you're using, okay, what's going on here? For some reason. Okay, so we've got the pixel ID right here. Boom. All right. So as I was saying, depending on what platform you're going to be using, like if you're not even going to use Shopify, then it may not need to do this. So for some reason, it's not taking me to the auto guide here. So we're just going to go here. We're going to go pixels. No biggie. Right, so here's welcome to the new pixels page. All right, so here's our pixel here. We're going to go ahead and set up the pixel. And we're going to use an integration or tag manager. So like I was saying, depending on the platform that you're going to use, it's going to give you different options to do it. So you can either use their integration, right? Or you can manually install the code or have somebody do it for you. Or you can email instructions to a developer and have them, if you have like some sort of super complicated site. Usually I just do this. So there's all sorts of different ones, right? If you're using WordPress, if you're using WooCommerce, if you're using Wix, we're using Shopify, so just do that. And it's going to give you instructions. They got a cool little video right here. And it's very, very simple. But like I said, if you're using Trackify, you don't need to do this step, okay? But what I'm going to do, just to see if you don't have Trackify yet, then this is what you would do. You just copy and paste it, right? So here's the pixel ID, right? Here's the pixel ID. You're gonna go to your store. You're gonna go to this part that says online store. And you're gonna go to the preferences section right here, right? Online store, preferences. Scroll down, and let me just go ahead and change this. Boom, you copy, you paste it, you save. And your Facebook pixel is now set up. Okay, and there's ways to check that. Just go ahead and follow the examples here. So when you do this, it'll show you, right? So Shopify. So it'll show you how to enter it, right? I just did that. And then check your pixel status, which you just go to the Facebook Manager, select pixels. If the status is active, your pixel has been installed correctly. It may take up to 20 minutes. So let's see what it says here. Yep, so no events received. Let's look at the details. It's still saying setup. Okay, so it's probably going to take, about 20, 30 minutes for this to actually update. It's not active yet, but that's okay. Okay, so once again, that's really simple. You just set it up, copy this right here, put it into your Shopify or your Trackify. And if you have it in Trackify, you don't need Shopify. Cool. Now, the next piece I want to just go over real quick. Sorry if this video is a little bit longer than expected, but I want to go over the payments section, okay? So let's just go ahead and go over to the billing. Right, so everything you need is going to be up here. Right, when creating your ads, you're going to do it all from here. Creating ads, you can use Power Editor, Dark Post, Page Post. I know, going to little events right now. So billing. All right, so here's the billing. So you can set up your payment settings right here. All right, so you won't receive a bill. This is how much you owe. This is where you're going to add a payment method. So let's say you've got a credit card, or you're going to do PayPal. Online banking, if you want to just add your bank directly, I would recommend PayPal or credit card. That's what we use. Okay, and set your accounting limit. So you can have a limit here in case you don't want to go over something, right? And that's pretty much it for this. I think once you start paying and you start actually spending some money, you're going to have what's called a threshold, which means it's kind of like credit limit, right? Basically, Facebook will say, okay, once you get, if you don't want to spend too much at a time, you can say, okay, I have a threshold of $25. So at every $25 that you spend, it's going to basically charge you so it doesn't rack up a huge bill. Because eventually you can get to really high kind of credit limits, right? High thresholds where it could be like $10,000. I think that's the highest, at least that's highest for us right now, right? Where you can spend up to $10,000 before you get billed. And it's kind of cool because you're getting credit, right? So if your ads are doing really well, right? If you're spending $500 to make 1,000, then it's worth it. You can use all that ad spend up. Okay, but once you're paying, so really you want to just add this payment method here. Once this is all set up, you are pretty much ready to go in terms of the foundation and the back office of your Facebook ad setup. All right, guys, once again, make sure to download the Facebook ad checklist, okay? The business manager setup checklist. Okay, cool. Have fun, guys.